Welcome to Now Leo Know, where curiosity roars loud. Did you know that thousands of foreigners actually choose to move to the Philippines over other countries? And it's not just about the beaches, mango shakes, or the fact that karaoke machines are basically considered a national treasure here. Most people assume it's about the island life, sipping coconut juice under a palm tree while a random goat named Boyette wanders by. But there's a deeper reason, something heartwarming, and honestly, kinda wholesome. Stick around because by the end of this video, you might find yourself low-key Googling property listings in Cebu. Alright, let's address the stereotype. When people hear the word Philippines, three things usually pop into their heads. Number 1, Boracay's powder white beaches. Number 2, street food like isaw, balut, and fish balls, which, let's be real, taste better at 1 a.m. after a few bottles of Red Horse. Number 3, a Tito belting out My Way at dangerously high decibels. And honestly, those things alone are enough to book a flight. But if it was just about beaches, well, Fiji, Thailand, and the Maldives would be neck and neck in expat popularity contests. So, what makes the Philippines so different? Why here of all places? Spoiler, it's not the unlimited rice. Though let's be clear, that helps. Let's talk about what truly makes this country shine. The people. Foreigners constantly rave about how Filipinos are some of the kindest, happiest, and most welcoming humans on earth. You walk into a sari-sari store and before you can even grab a Coke, you'll hear, "Hi sir, ma'am, kumusta po?" Taxi drivers call you boss, even if you're wearing slippers and socks that don't match. Neighbors you've never met invite you for merienda. And if you trip on the sidewalk, 3 people will help you up, 1 tita will scold you for not watching where you're going, and a kid will probably hand you a turon. In fact, the Philippines ranked among the friendliest countries for expats in multiple international surveys. Unlike other places where you have to schedule coffee a month in advance, here, you'll get invited to a family baptism after a 15-minute conversation. And don't even get me started on how easy it is to make friends here. You like basketball? Boom, you're in. You know a line from a Sharon Cuneta movie? Welcome to the inner circle. Here's another thing that catches foreigners by surprise, the simple, joyful lifestyle. Now, this doesn't mean life is always easy here. There are challenges like anywhere else, but Filipinos have a way of finding joy in the everyday. There's always a fiesta happening somewhere. Karaoke can break out literally anytime, even during a brownout. There's always some new viral TikTok dance that your tita, your neighbor's dog, and probably the barangay captain are already doing. Foreigners from stressful, ultra-modern cities are floored by how Filipinos manage to laugh through traffic jams, power outages, and even floods. Someone's house could be ankle-deep in water and they'll still be playing Mobile Legends and making jokes about it. It's this lighthearted, resilient spirit that makes life feel lighter. And for many foreigners, that's the kind of peace money can't buy. Now let's get to the practical stuff, value for money. A foreign retiree once joked, "Back home, my retirement plan involved canned soup and Netflix. Here, I've got a beachside apartment, daily foot massages, and enough money left over for Halo and lechon." Cost of living here is way lower than most Western countries, which means retirees, digital nomads, and even young families find it way easier to stretch their budget. But what really surprises people? Healthcare. Despite the horror stories you might hear online, many foreigners swear by the private hospitals in cities like Manila, Cebu, and Davao. Modern facilities, friendly staff, and prices that won't make your wallet cry. Fun fact, a full physical checkup in a private hospital here can cost less than 1 dinner date in New York. And yes, they'll probably offer you a cup of Milo while you wait. But if you ask expats what makes them stay long-term, you'll hear this over and over, family and community values. In many Western countries, people barely know their neighbors. You might live beside someone for 5 years and never learn their name. But in the Philippines, you're Kuya Alex from the Blue House, or Ate Jessa, the one with the cute Shih Tzu. When you move into a new barangay, someone will drop by with pancit. If you get sick, expect home-cooked arroz caldo at your doorstep. Filipinos have a deep respect for elders, tight family bonds, and a culture of bayanihan, a beautiful tradition of community helping one another, especially during hard times. When typhoons hit, entire barangays work together to rebuild. No GoFundMe pages needed, just people showing up with hammers, food, and stories to make you laugh through it all. And finally, Here's the secret ingredient that seals the deal for many foreigners. Filipino humor. It's one of a kind. Self-deprecating, corny in the best way, and 100% meme material. Foreigners quickly realize you don't need a luxury yacht or some bougie club to have a good time. Just give a Filipino a guitar, some pulutan, and a mildly embarrassing story to tell. Instant party. You'll hear jokes about themselves, about you, about the weather, about politics. No one's safe, but it's always in good fun. It's humor that makes life lighter, even when things aren't perfect. So yeah, while the beaches are incredible and the mangoes are basically nature's candy, it's the Filipino heart and spirit that truly captures people's souls. In a world obsessed with material things, status symbols, and the next viral trend, the Philippines quietly reminds us of what really matters. Kindness, connection, simple joy, and maybe, just maybe, we all need a little more of that in our lives wherever we are. If you love this trivia deep dive, smash that like button, hit subscribe for more awesome facts and wild stories, and drop a comment. What's your favorite thing about the Philippines?